Hi, so in this video we are going to review iPhone XR and its 256 GB version. So this iPhone was basically released in September 2018, so it's kind of old phone. You cannot say it's pretty old phone. So let's get into the specifications as well as the camera and everything else. So let's get started. So we have the phone itself, the charger and the cable. So this charger is basically, yes, it's the original one, as you can see the logo. And of course, so after 8, I believe iPhone 8, they stopped putting the fingerprint as well as the button, the menu button. So this phone does have actually Face ID. If you are interested in that, I basically don't like the Face ID anyway, but of course it depends on the personal preference. So basically, let's look into the specification. So as I told, it's 2018 model. The weight is 194, so it's a bit heavier than the iPhone X and iPhone XS, that is 171 and 177 gram, I believe. And of course, then according to that, the size is also a bit bigger, not so big, but a bit bigger in diagonal. If you calculate, it's a bit bigger than that. And it has version 64 GB, 128 GB, and 256 GB. So this is the 256 GB version. And the RAM include 3 GB, and basically in iPhone 3 GB RAM is more than enough. Basically, I tested an Android with 6 GB RAM as well as iOS 3 GB or 2 GB, I believe. I was using iPhone 8, and it was pretty working well. Like, it was never lagging. I believe the ISO task management is done in a way that it does not lag. So basically, it's pretty good phone. I would definitely recommend it in 2023 if you want. There is no, you are not going to regret it anyway. So going on that, it is upgradable to the latest 16.4.1 iOS version. That's good. The front camera of this phone is 7 megapixel, but it does feel when Android phone says, oh, it's 7 and we have like 28. So you should not worry about that. It's pretty good. So as you can see, of course, in the front camera you cannot zoom. It's pretty okay, but let's test the primary camera, that is 12 megapixel. So it's pretty nice, I would say. It's pretty nice. Yeah, worth taking in 2023, no problem at all. It has everything else, of course. A smartphone has Wi-Fi, NFC, Bluetooth. It does have a USB-C. Of course, the other issue that these iPhones are the latest Android phones also, like S21, S22, Samsung, has that there is no earphone jack. So one thing you need to do is you need to buy USB-C to 3.5 millimeter jack adapter. That does not cost more than 3-4 euros, $3-4. But on the other hand, if you want to charge the phone as well as use the earphones, well, you need to go with one. But I believe this phone does have, iPhone XR does have wireless charging, so you can do wireless charging as well as the earphones you can use. The battery of this phone is around 3000, so it's 2942 milliampere hours, I would say. And it does have the accelerometer, gyrometer, proximity, compass, and barometer. It does include its own map that is better than, I would say, Google Maps. So basically, I believe I told everything. If there is anything that is not told, kindly let me know. So let's just go through the settings so you can check the battery health. So if you're buying 2018 version phone, you will get probably 80 to 90% battery. You will not get 100%. If you get 100% battery, then you need to be sure that the phone is not dust or waterproof at all, or resistant at all, because the battery change, the seal most probably is broken. Even it's done by a very good technician, but I would not trust that anyway. So one thing you need to do this, you can see this, and then of course while buying it's an iPhone, always go for the iCloud check, as well as you need to check the if the carrier is network provider lock is locked or not. It should be no SIM restriction, otherwise, well, you are in a bit of an issue. So yes, here you can see the versions, the version of the iPhone and everything else. Software update 16.5 is available. Well, I do not upgrade it right away. And except that you have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi connected, as well as general and Face ID. So always check, click on setup Face ID to check if it give you option, because some of the phones, they have some issue, I don't know, with the hardware or whatever, but it does not show this, and that means that you always have to unlock with the passcode, and that's not so interesting, I would say, in one way or another. And then you have, of course, everything else that is included in the iPhone. Like, they do not change a thing at all, except a few improvisations, I would say. Yeah, so basically the moral of the story, definitely you can go for in 2023 for iPhone XS. It's budget phone. You can go under $200 easily on Amazon or eBay. Just you need to take care of the few things. You need to take care, if you don't want to get iCloud storage, go for a higher memory version. Like this is 256 GB, or at least go for 120. Never go for 64 GB version, because then you need to pay for iCloud. Well, it's not too expensive, but still, why you need to pay if you don't want? So that's all. If you have any questions about this phone, then kindly let me know in the comments. And of course, kindly do not forget to share, like, and subscribe the channel. And that's all. Have a nice day. Bye bye.